Hello, this video is about how to deal with an irate buyer, okay? This is going to be in a specific situation where a buyer opened an item not received case, alright? This is going to change, how you handle this is going to change, but in general, most irate buyers you deal with the same way. And the most important thing here, use as few words as possible. Words confuse people. Don't use a paragraph. There's no situation where you should use a paragraph to respond or explain a situation. If you're trying to justify something or explain the way something is, you can just delete those lines. Just send a sentence that says it's going to be okay, I take responsibility. Send another sentence saying the next steps that the buyer needs to take to alleviate the situation, okay? You got burned? Here's some ointment. Place it, open it, take it out of the pack, put it on your burn. Okay, wait a little bit. It'll feel better soon. You know, step by step, okay? So in this situation, I got an item not received case. All that really matters on this page is this part right here. The buyer said, the tracking number you gave me was for a one pound package that contained 1 pillow sham, shipped from Walmart. I ordered a quilt, and I paid for the quilt. If you can't provide me with the correct tracking number, I will be forced to report you to eBay. Okay? Well, I mean, literally, they're buying stuff on eBay. eBay is aware of every single thing that happens on eBay. There's nothing, like, if they're reporting them, that's literally just them calling and being like, hey, there's no system to report. You know what I mean? If I know the rules and I play by the rules, everything's okay. So learn the rules and then play by them, right? Okay. So I'm going to show you a bad example of how to respond to this, an okay example, and what I believe to be a good example, okay? So I haven't written them yet. I probably should have done that, but I'm going to kind of do this a little bit on the fly. So this is the message that we got. Again, I'll read it. The tracking number you gave me was for a 1 pound package that contained 1 pillow sham shipped from Walmart. I ordered a quilt and paid for the quilt. If you can't provide me with the correct tracking number, I will be forced to report you to eBay. So we're going to de-escalate. We're going to start by doing a really bad response. And what a bad response is taking whatever the buyer gives you and giving it back to them. So let's see what that would look like. Tracking number. I'm going to take this a little bit further. You know what I mean? Man, be glad you got a tracking number. Most people don't. All right. You ordered a quilt and paid for a quilt. Well, you got something related to a quilt. What if you got, like, I don't know. What if you got, like, I don't know, a rabbit's foot or something? That'd be worse, right? Right? If you can't provide me with the tracking number, I will be fuck you. Report me, I don't care. Fuck you. Okay. So this response is gonna be in red. And this is what most people in their sane mind wouldn't respond like this, but what you'll find is that sometimes life gets to you and you happen to be operating a business and you make some decisions and you're not entirely sane while you make those decisions. They're not reflections on how you normally are, or even reflections on how you are sometimes. But you'd be surprised when, like, your longevity, your happiness, your career is on the line. You can get pretty stressed out, so don't underestimate that, because it's kind of intense. All right, so what would be an all right response, where you're not escalating, but you're also not really, you're kind of wasting time? In my head, an all right response is when you only don't give the energy back, but you still spend a lot of time, and you lose that time, okay? So how would we do an all right response? Well, we're going to change the text on the fly here to orange. All right, and it's going to be, okay, the tracking number you gave me was a 1 pound package that contained 1 pillow sham, shipped from Walmart. Oh, I am very sorry to hear that. Well, let's see. How do I keep, I'm used to just keeping things short. Okay, let's go. I'm very sorry to hear that. I work with various sources to provide you with the items that you need. Yada, yada, yada. I do this so that I can offer a wide variety of items that interest you and other possible buyers. Often, I find that my sources make mistakes and send out the wrong item. I assure you, this is not something that I did on purpose. Which in my case would be a lie, but like I said, I'm just doing a general thing. Yada yada. A lot of people kind of make stuff up at this point, and like, it's not the, I think it's bad you're making stuff up. It's like, you're spending time. I just wrote a bunch of sentences, and I'm not even done yet. This has got to be long, because a lot of people have these paragraphs of responses, right? Find that my sources make mistakes, and I assure you, please start a return case, and I will provide you with a shipping label and a full refund. Alright, cool. So, this is like a medium response. This is good. You know, you explained a little bit about what your business is, that kind of thing. You know, talked about that a little bit. That's good, I guess. You know, you assured them, hey, we didn't do this on purpose. Sometimes mistakes happen. Sometimes mistakes happen. Yeah, we're going to add that in later, I guess. I don't know. Please start a return case and I will provide you, yada yada. That's the sentence that matters. Of all of this, this matters and kind of this, but I don't like the wording of that. Okay? That's all that matters. So a good response doesn't just not give any of the bad energy back to them, but it also uses as few words and time as possible to guide the buyer to the correct solution, okay? Or the next step, right? So a good response is literally short as possible. Okay. How do you do this? Oh man, I'm on spot. Hey there. Oh. Sorry? No. I take full responsibility for this mistake. Please start a return case. I will provide a shipping label and a full refund. Once I see that, that doesn't even matter, and a full refund. And then a full refund pass later, I guess is good. And then a full refund. You see how I just changed that sentence? That was stupid. None of those sentences, they all said the same thing. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay, cool. And then boom, best. Yeah, cool. All right, so this, in my eyes, is the best decision. Or the best response to this situation. And that's because, 1, shortest amount of time to write. 2, you take responsibility. You don't give any of their bad energy back to them. And you provide them with the next step to move forward. And then you move on. Quick. Got to be fast and got to be efficient, right? All right, cool. I hope that was useful. Hope you get what I'm talking about when I illustrate, you know, one thing that would be bad to do, something that's okay, that kind of thing. I'm being redundant. Thanks for watching. I'm getting tired. Goodbye.